At nearly 6 feet tall, the newest police recruit on patrol in the city of Wuhu commands attention, less because of the uniform than the 6 high-definition cameras and advanced sensors under that hat that allow the AI-powered robot called R001 to manage the flow of traffic and people in the streets and around the clock. It looks just like a real person at first sight, says this pedestrian. Real-life robocops like this have been rolled out in other Chinese cities too, including Chengdu, Hangzhou, and Shanghai. One of the police instructors says the robots work alongside human traffic officers, or they can tap into the traffic lights to work solo. The robocops aren't designed to be particularly fast or fearsome, but they are a key part of a wider strategy here to show off China's advances in robotics and to make machines more familiar to the humans whose lives they'll soon be transforming. Chinese robots have moved quickly from factory floors to daily life since 2015, when China's government declared robotics an industry to dominate. It has scaled up to produce 595,000 industrial robots and 13.5 million service robots in the first 3 quarters of last year. Morgan Stanley predicts China's robotics market will hit $108 billion by 2028. There are now more than 150 companies making humanoids.
So how long have you worked here?
We went inside one of the leading firms called Unitree last year and met G1 EDU. The robotics industry is backed by state funding, a lot of it, as well as venture capital. China's supply chain and talent pool help too.
Describe the pace at which robots and humanoids are evolving here.
Once it will work, it will go very fast. I think the unsolved problem at the moment is really still the brains. You don't want to have a robot that does a job 90% right. You need to have it do it over 99% right.
The robotics craze here is also powered by a state-sponsored public relations machine. Videos across social media show off robots kicking and performing stunts. Last year, Beijing hosted the first ever World Humanoid Robot Games, with robots in all shapes and sizes competing in events ranging...
Pause. These niggas doing Robo-Olympics, Jake. Yo, we too focused on politics in the United States. They focused over there. They doing robo-everything. Robo-karate, robo-soccer, robo-Olympics. They doing robo-Chinese checkers. Look, we are not advanced enough in this country, bro. Look, we need to up the scale. And I understand now what Trump was saying, that we in competition with China. Look what they're doing. That was a RoboCop doing the traffic. Yo, bro, we not ready. We not ready. Every time I compare us to another country, and definitely I compare us only really to China, we not ready, bro. We not focused. We not ready. We not look. And if the robot can do karate, what you think he can do next? Shoot niggas. Look, I'm just saying. Next thing you know it, we go, because you got to think about it. We not gonna be sending armies and stuff of real humans. It's gonna be probably a leader sergeant and shit, like a human sergeant. Other than that, it's gonna be strictly robots, bro. We gonna have really on some Terminator war shit. That's how I look at it. As soon as you advance technology with robots and AI, we're going to have cyber Terminator World War III, bro. I don't think we're ready for that. And that's why I think we need to chill out with China and shit, because look, they're doing this for fun. They just doing this is a typical Saturday for them. They like, yeah, let's just play some soccer with the robots, and they're controlling themselves. I doubt that they're controlling them robots. The robots are controlling themselves. And that's why they're going to send the drones over to attack. Imagine we going to war and we sending humans over there, real human lives, to fight off robots, bro. They can afford to let these robots die off. That's fine. That's the reason why I say we need to stop focusing on sexuality in the United States and focus on advancement and technology, because that's what needs to happen. Look what's going on in China, bro. This is a big threat to us. This is a super big threat. Let's continue, man. Shit making me upset. They just too advanced, man.
Soccer to sorting luggage. These days, it's about accelerating embodied AI to build robot brains that can both think and interact with humans. With China's aging population and declining birth rate, robots
Robo
and
dancing?
humanoids will change the future of work and daily life here, leaving the trundling robocops on duty in Wuhu to be only a preview of what's to come. Janice Mackey-Freyer, NBC News, Beijing.
Hey, it's getting scary. It's getting scary, dog. That was that robot dancing? Or was he doing karate? Look, they gonna be teaching the robots jiu-jitsu, G. And we think that we could just fight these things off. No, look, and these are the first I want y'all to understand, these are the first generation of these things. That means that this is how it starts. This ain't how it ends. This is just, it's like having your phone. Think about the iPhone, the first iPhone. Now look where we at now. Think about Samsung, first Samsung phone. Now look what phone we at. We folding shit. Come on, man. This is like they first generation of shit. Bro, it's only going to get more advanced. We have no choice as Americans to not get involved in this because this becomes a national security threat. Literally, you got to think it that way. You think they're not about to use these, and I bet they're not ever going to expose that. China going to show off all their B-2 bombers and shit, and next you know it's going to be led by a group of Terminators, bro. Just stomping, bro. We're screwed, bro. That's why I feel like we need a leader that's going to lead us to the future of robotics and humanoids and AI, because that's how we're going to protect our country. We need AI jets just patrolling. We need AI drones just patrolling the land. You know what I'm saying? We can't have humans run everything. That's how stuff got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this stuff. It literally is. If y'all don't think it is, it's going to be a rude awakening. It's definitely going to be a rude awakening. This is actually super duper scary. I'm not going to lie with you. Super scary. This nigga, he doing karate dancing. Dogs. This shit real, bro. This shit is real. And I just say that to say, bro, we going to look up and we going to be vulnerable. We're going to look up and be like, dude, what have we done? Why haven't we been focused? What is going on? This nigga dancing at the airport entertainment. Bro, I might have to become a Chinese citizen just so me and my family safe. Like directing traffic, and they just doing this. This is, like I said, is the first generation. That being said, man, tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Is it over for us in America, or do you think we can still save us? Because they're not worried about their sexuality in China. They got that shit down packed. They worried about technology and advancements with robots and shit, right? So all I'm saying is to say we got to stay focused. This is just what it is, man. It's your boy AngeloSavage. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Gang, we out.